Hi! Okay, so I've got, I bought these little bags at the dollar store, the Dollar Tree. And what I have been doing, because I thought, well, the little bags, the little Ziploc baggies, I thought they were really super cute for these journals I'm making. And I made these to go inside of them. There's one of them. There's one of them. And this is one of them. So what I do, and then the backs of them are from this swatch book. I had forgotten to show you guys on one of my haul videos that I did while I was over here. This swatch book, it's swatches. A source book of patterns with more than 600 fabric designs. And they're all like, you know, there's all kinds of them. I've pulled some out, but they've got all different stuff in here, and I couldn't pass it up. It's almost like, you know, having a wallpaper book or something, and some of them I don't know that I'd ever use, but you know, it's come in handy for these. So there's all kinds of stuff in here. And I mean, look how thick that sucker is. So I couldn't pass it up for $1. Put that down here. So that's what all of these are cut out of. Here's the backs of these. So let me show you what I'm doing with these. Put these in. Well, sometimes it's a little fiddly getting them into the bags because I did cut them so that they would, you know, pretty much go from one side to side, go from, you know, one end to the other. So it's just a little fiddly. But once you get it started, they go right down in there. So there's the pretty part that I did. And then here is the bag with a patterned paper behind it, and really makes that pop. And then I'm just closing it up. But that's a Ziploc baggie. You can put a few pictures in. You can put, I mean, anything that you would want to save from a Christmas or something, some special little something or other. And then I'm just putting it in one of the pockets. I thought they were super, super cute. I'm gonna do, let's see, this one is a little different. So I'll do this one to show you. And then you can either have the front of the card or the back of the card showing on your page, but I've made them so I have all of the Merry Christmas showing. But yeah, like I said, they're a bit fiddly getting them in here. This one's a little easier. And I don't want to break the bags. I mean, they were from the dollar store, so they're not like super. So there's the card, and then you flip it over, and there's the Merry Christmas with the decorative paper, a little different one there. So yeah, so I'm having fun with those. I won't bore you putting the other one in. So this is the pattern paper. Pattern paper that I've picked this time, and I hope the lighting's good. The back of it I don't like as much for the Merry Christmas side, so I like this one for that. Now this is a little shiny paper, so I am that's why I'm basically covering all of it. So the first thing I'm doing is getting rid of the white edge. The paper doesn't take this, you know, the Tim Holtz ink. This is just a little vintage photo, just to get rid of that white edge around the paper. And I'm going to work on this side. Now this one, and I kind of like doing the collage thing. I've got some Christmas music here. And let me just get this torn. Oh, I like it. I like pulling it towards me so I get more of the edge that's really going to catch the ink and make it look nice. Oh, I don't want you tearing straight. Come on, give me a little Give me a little pretty stuff. There we go. And I don't mind if any of this shows. So, well, I didn't really keep a whole lot of the, that's okay. I cut that one. I did that one just a little bit too much, but you know what? I can do this. Oh, no. Yeah, the part I don't want. Okay, so I can kind of, let's see, I can kind of work this around. It doesn't, I don't want it to line up or anything. Can carry this off the edge and cut it off. I don't want to do that. Let's see. Let's okay, I'm happy with that. That works for me. All right, so we've got that. Now I had it kind of planned out, but you know, I don't really know what I'm doing yet. I got this, the Bo Bunny film, it says film sticker, but it's not, as far as I can tell, it doesn't have any sticky on the back. And I am going to cut out, well, I think yeah, this last one here. I'm going to cut out the music, because these aren't really Christmas, but the music can be used for any of them. I think I cut that pretty straight. I'm pretty proud of myself. Yeah, there's nothing on the back, so I don't know why they'd call it a sticker. I don't know. I'm not really seeing anything gonna come off the back end of that. Anyway, so let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna want something, maybe, I wonder if I put a little bit of this. This is from the book cover. Let me get a little bit of this. Maybe I'll like that even better. So let me, no, this way. I always have to. This is that handmade paper that I have, and I have so much of it, and I've just told myself, go grab something. And I remembered that I had this red, and I said, I've got to start using this stuff. So that's good. And then we're gonna, I don't wanna, and you want to kind of make them interesting. You don't want them straight across, but sometimes that's hard. All right, and then we're going to tear this side. Oh, well, I don't want that much. Okay. And I'll just cut a little bit of this off here. Tear a little off. Tear a little off right there. And then just get a little going up here. There. That should work. Now let's see. Now let's see with some music paper. Maybe just this little piece. Maybe just a little piece. All right. All right. Let me get this and this inked up. So the first thing I do is kind of go around and just get some aging on that ripped part. I love these sponges. I love these. I'm sorry I'm right in the way of you being able to see what the heck I'm doing. Okay, so there's a little of that, and let's see if I can get that to get a little darker on the edge, on some of these edges. So I want them to look like really, really aged. And so just taking it to the edge of the paper really darkens it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's much, much, much darker than just kind of doing a basic little rub. If I would have brought my, on this paper, it would, the walnut stain would have done a whole lot better for this, on this paper, but it works well on this one. So this one I'm just gonna get a little age on it, because I don't want the white, I'm getting a little bit of age on there, leaving a little bit, and then get that darker edge on there. Some of it can look crispy. We like it to look crispy. I might even crumple it up a little bit. I know that's always counterintuitive. We don't like all that, but, and then just kind of see if I can catch some of those wrinkles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. That makes it really crispy. Really crispy, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, then I'm going to flatten it out a little bit so it doesn't look quite. All right, let's see. I think I wanted the silver towards the bottom and the gold up at the top. Let's see if that's gonna, which one's gonna show. I think I like the darker. All right, so we're gonna cover some of this silver up with this paper. I'm just gonna move that off of there for a minute. Well, I don't really need this. Get some of this on here. All right. So here we go. There's that. Good. Let's see. What else? What else do I have that's gonna look yummy on here? No. How about yeah, a little bit of gold. And that's just going to come off the edges of the red. Now I need this. I'm going to put some Fabri-Tac. Down both edges of this ribbon. I have been having so much fun. I've done all that shopping. I've been crafting. I've been watching movies. My poor husband's really working hard at home, and he says, "Nope, you deserve it. You need to go and do your thing." And I'm like, "Oh, I love you." Okay, a little bit of that. Okay, and then I've got a little word here, and I wish I would have inked it up before, but I've got this little sing, and I'm sorry that I didn't. So I get a little bit on the top, kind of age it out a little bit. And then I like to really toast the edges. Really make that stand out. I'm just kind of doing it right on the edge like that instead of, instead of going like this, I'm going straight up and down on it instead of having it at an angle and getting it. Okay, so there's my little, where are you? You gonna get it? You gonna get it? You gonna get it? Come on. Come on. There it is. Pretty. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. Here we go. Just a little bit down on there. And let's see. If I put this here, maybe I can put that right across the top of that. Oh yeah, I like that like that. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of glue across the darker parts of this. Okay, so I just put it on the top and the bottom. We'll see how that does. And I want to put that like that. Sorry. I know this is a horrid, absolutely horrible way of... Okay, so that's how that's going to look. But I want to add a little something to this. I have the Metalique from Prima Rose Gold. So I've been using that on these. This does stick to this paper. And I get myself a little bit on my finger. And I'm just using it on the edges. And I don't know if you'll pick this up or not. It's pretty subtle. I gotta get a little bit more on there. It's pretty subtle, but it does kind of brighten the edges up just a little bit because this print was pretty dull to begin with. So this is just going to give me some shininess on there. But I've used this on all of them. I didn't point it out. Like on the, let's see, which one was it? This one, the Merry Christmas. This rose gold that you see on there. It makes it purty. Makes it purty, as Southerners say. Okay. Okay, a little bit more. Okay. So that just gives me a really pretty border around that. Let me close this up. But I really like this stuff. It's super easy to use. And it cleans off your finger pretty well. So I don't get it on everything else. Okay. And that just adds a little bit of bling to that kind of dull, boring stuff. Now I'm just going to glue this on. But I just thought that you guys would like to see maybe using these little inexpensive bags, but I think it makes the bags really, really cute. And just something else we can use in our journals. And they make them for Easter and Halloween and what else? 4th of July. I mean, they make them for all occasions. And then there's ones with just flowers on them and things like that. So there is that. Make sure I like it. And now we'll put it in the bag and we'll see what we're ending up with. Oh, and this one's going to be, I think it's going to be simple. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Hallelujah. So there's that side, and then there's that side with the patterned paper behind it. So it really makes them stand out. So I just wanted to show you guys those. I hope you like my little Christmas yumminess that I'm making for my little journals. Oh, and this is one, I can't remember if I showed you that one or not. It's got some rickrack on it. It's got the little word holly on it, but the paper is super pretty. I got that from Michael's a couple years ago in an 8.5 by 11 pack. This is the last piece I had. So, okay guys, talk to you later. Bye.